The law of analogies, in fact, has been for Kabbalists of a secondary rank the object of a blind and fanatical faith. The most dangerous words are vain and lightly uttered words because they are the voluntary abortions of thought. A useless word is a crime against the spirit of intelligence. It is an intellectual infanticide. Things are for everyone what he makes of them by naming them. The word of everyone is an impression or an habitual prayer. To speak well is to live well. A fine style is an aureole of holiness. From these principles, some true, others hypothetical, and from the more or less exaggerated consequences that they draw from them, there resulted for superstitious Kabbalists an absolute confidence in enchantments, evocations, conjurations, and mysterious prayers. Now, as faith has always accomplished miracles, apparitions, oracles, mysterious cures, sudden and strange melodies have never been lacking to it. It is thus that a simple and sublime philosophy has become the secret silence of black magic. It is from this point of view, above all, that the Kabbalah is still able to excite the curiosity of the majority in our so distrustful and so credulous century. However, as we have just explained, that is not the true science. Men rarely seek the truth for its own sake. They have always a secret motive in their efforts. Some passion to satisfy or some greed to assuage. Among the secrets of the Kabbalah, there is one above all which has always tormented seekers. It is the secret of the transmutation of metals and of the conversion of all earthly substances into gold. Alchemy borrowed all of these signs from the Kabbalah. And it is upon the law of the analogies resulting from the harmony of contraries that it based its operations. An immense physical secret was, moreover, hidden under the Kabbalistic parables of the ancients. Never had one lesson. Ribono Shalom. This is the John Kitover Band. If you like this AI music, please like, share, subscribe. This is the co-executive producer of Fire in the Gulf. Here we go. John Kitover, musician.
Dust in my teeth, sand in these letters from home, folded in my suit, photos in my pocket, kids in crayon blue. I circle every promise, I said I'd see this through. I don't run from rockets in the sky. I remember who we swore we'd free. Every friend I watched go by stands up inside of me with a fire in the Gulf tonight. Rolling in thunder, we don't break.
Fire in the Gulf tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Scud missile systems.
Radio crackles, names in the dark, whispers of prisons, chained open scars. I see their faces.
Abra! Abra!
Bringing them a fire. I don't buy men who deal in fear. I remember why I came so far. Every tear out here burns my star. We're the fire in the Gulf tonight.
Abra! Abra!
We bow for every voice they try to crush. We stand, we do not hush. Face that flag, hold the line, one more push. One more time, we're the fire in the Gulf tonight. Till the time is through. From the farm to Iowa, to the streets of Abaddon, hope rides in an armor, hand in hand, man to man. You belong to every slogan, you can censor every scream, but you can't chain the people who remember how to dream. We're the fire in the Gulf tonight. Rolling like thunder, we don't break. We burn for every voice they try to crush. We stand, we do not hush. Raise that flag, hold the line, one more push. One more time, we're fire in the Gulf tonight. Till the tides lose their sight. Dust in my teeth, sat in these boots, letters from home, folded in my suit, photos in my pocket, kids in crayon blue. I circle every promise, I said I'd see this through. I don't run from rockets in the sky, I remember who we swore we'd free. Every friend I watch go by stands up inside of me. We're the fire in the Gulf tonight. Rolling like thunder. We won't break. We fight. For every voice they try to crush, we stand our ground. We do not hush. Raise that flag, hold the line. One more push, one more time. We're the fire in the Gulf tonight. Till the tyrants lose their sight. Radio crackles, names in the dark, whispers of prisons, chained open scars. I see their faces across this wire. They're begging for a match. We're bringing them a fire. I don't bow to men who deal in fear. I remember why I came so far. Every tear that fell out here runs brighter than a star. We're the fire To the streets of Abaddon, rising our armor hand in hand, man to man. Oh, you can lock up every slogan, you can censor every scream, but you can't chain the people who remember how to dream. You want fucking, you want a war fucking space. I remember something I'm gonna just get to. Yes. He probably doesn't fall for all the propaganda. Yeah. That's just propaganda. We all know like white chalk on the floor, all names in a circle of scars. Copper on my tongue, eyes turn to an ashen star. Pages breathing smoke, lips bruised blue on my skin. You asked who I serve. I whisper, let them in. Agent soul, crowns made of rust and fire. Kneel to the blood on the throne of God. Mods have powers to do that, but mods have powers to do that, but I'm trying to drop him. Hearts can fire. Agent soul, we can't just stop as if I open my chest to you, will you make them all aware? Steel wings in the glass, footsteps in the staircase, helmets full of light, but the gaze is cold and bare.
This is actually very uncomfortable on the wrist. This is 8 bracelets. You are listening to the John Kitover Band. Go to johnforcongress.com.
You make them all knowledge is, in fact, is footsteps in the staircase. Helmets full of I know you don't. You never have. The anti-primal triad, which is not God. Nothing is. Nothing becomes. Nothing is not. The first triad, which is God. I utter the word. I hear the word. The abyss. The word is broken up. There is knowledge. Knowledge is relation. These fragments are creation. The broken manifests light. The second triad, which is God. God the Father and Mother is concealed in generation. God is concealed in the whirling energy of nature. God is manifest in gathering, harmony, consideration, the mirror of the sun and of the heart. The anti-primal triad, which is not God. Nothing is. Nothing becomes. The third triad, bearing, preparing, wavering, flowing, flashing, stability, begetting. The 10th emanation, the world. This chapter numbered 0 corresponds to the negative, which is before Kether in the Kabbalistic system. The notes of interrogation and exclamation on the previous page are the other 2 veils. The meaning of these symbols is fully explained in The Soldier and the Hunchback. This chapter begins by the letter O, followed by a mark of explanation. It refers to the theogony of Liber Legis, is explained in the note, but it also refers to Cateus, Phallos, and Sperma, and is the exclamation of wonder or ecstasy, which is the ultimate nature of things. Note 1, silence, knew it, O, had it, ra, hor, kush, I. The third triad, bearing. Commentary of the anti-primal triad. This is the negative trinity. Its 3 statements are in an ultimate sense identical. They harmonize being, becoming, not being. The 3 possible modes of conceiving the universe. The statement nothing is not, technically equivalent to something is fully explained in the essay called Berashith. The rest of the chapter follows the Sephirotic system of the Kabbalah and constitutes a sort of quintessential comment upon the system. Those familiar with that system will recognize Kether, Kokma, Bina in the first triad, Dath in the abyss, Chesed, Gebura, Tifereth in the second triad, Netzach, Chod, and Yesod in the third triad, and Malkuth in the 10th emanation. It will be noticed that this cosmogony is very complete. The manifestation even of God does not appear until Tifereth. Commentary of the anti-primal triad. This is the negative trinity. Its 3 statements are in an ultimate sense identical. This is Julius Caesar. This is an audio recording. This is chapter 10, Year of Rome, 702, book 7 of the commentaries. Revolt of Gaul, capture of Velanodunum, Genabum, and Noviodunum, sieges of Avaricum and Pacumia, campaign of Labienus against the Parisian siege of Alesia. The Roman arms had in 6 years subjugated one after another the principal states. Okay, this is the Hymn to Pan by Aleister Crowley. Thrill with lissom lust of the light. Oh man, my man. Kamala, mute your mic. Come careering out of the night. Okay, you didn't want to help? I'm going to put you in the audience because I'm recording this. Yeah, fucking hell. I'm going to start it over. Thrill with lissom lust of the light. Oh man, my man. Come careering out of the night of Pan. Eo Pan. Eo Pan. Eo Pan. Come over the sea from Sicily and from Arcady, roaming as Bacchus with fauns and pards, and nymphs and satyrs for thy guards. On a milk-white ass, come over the sea to me, come with Apollo in bridal dress, shepherdess and pythoness. Come with Artemis, silken shod, and wash thy white thigh, beautiful God, in the moon of the woods, on the marble mount, the dimpled dawn of the amber fount. Dip the purple of passionate prayer in the crimson shrine, the scarlet snare.
Okay. You have internet with you?
Yeah, I have internet with me.
Okay, I'm going to give you the 20 verses where God is Father.
Yeah.
So
Testament. Okay.
Yeah,
it startles in the eyes of blue.
Can you tell me
To
what
watch
regarding...
thy
Oh, hold on.
wantonness
Can
weeping
you
through
hold on.
the
Christian,
tangled grove, the gnarled bole of the living tree that is spirit and soul.
Hello, guys.
Hello. And body and brain come over the sea.
You're not on the phone.
I'm reading poetry here. You're interrupting me.
You're supposed to talk.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, yes, it's very good. I am from Ukraine. I'm spot farm Mike.
Devil or God, to me, my man, come with trumpets sounding shrill. Over the hill, come with drums, low muttering from the spring. Come with flute and come with pipe. Am I not ripe? I, who wait and writhe and wrestle with air that hath no bowers to nestle, my body weary of empty clasp, strong as a lion, sharp and asp. Come, oh, come, I am numb with the lonely lust of devildom. Thrust the sword through the golden fetter, all devourer, all begetter. Give me the sign of the open eye and the token erect of thorny thigh and the word of madness and mystery. Oh, Pan, Eo Pan, Eo Pan, Eo Pan, 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 Pan. I am a man. Do as thou wilt, as a great God can.
snake, the eagle slashes with beak and claw. The gods withdraw. The great beasts come, Ilpan. I am born to death on the horn of the unicorn. I am Pan, Eopan, Eopan, Pan, Pan. I am thy mate, I am thy man. Goat of the flock, I am gold, I am God. Flesh to thy bone, flour to thy rod. With hoofs of steel, I race on the rocks, through solstice stubborn to equinox. And I rave, and I rape, and I rip, and I rend. Everlasting, world without end. Mannequin, maiden, manid, man, in the might of Pan. Eopan, Eopan, Pan, Pan, Eopan. Part of the complaint gang, I already know. You don't have to tell me what I already know. But that's why you're here, to complain, to try to trick me. But I'm here to tell you, I'll put you in chains and make you serve in my... Hear me, Lord of the stars. For thee I have worshipped ever with stains and sorrows and scars. With joyful endeavor. Hear me, O lily white goat. Crisp as a thicket of thorns, with a collar of gold for thy throat, scarlet bough for thy thorns. Here, in the dusty air, build me a shrine of you. All green is the garland I wear, but they feed it with blood for blue. After the orange bars that rip the green west dying or dead, O Lord of the stars, I come to thee, crying. The ambrosial moon that arose with breasts slow heaving in splendor drops wine from their infinite snows, ineffably, utterly, tender. The ambrosial moon that arose with breasts slow heaving in splendor drops wine from her infinite snows, ineffably, utterly, tender. O moon, ambrosial moon, arise on my desert of sorrow, with the net of lies of me swoon, with lust of rain tomorrow. Ages and ages ago, I stood on the bank of a river, holy and holy and holy I know, forever and ever and ever. A priest in the mystical shrine, I muttered a redolent rune, till the waters were redder than wine, in the blush of the heart. I and my brother, priest, worshipped a wonderful woman, with a body lithe as a beast's, suddenly, horribly hidden. Deep in the pit of her eyes, I saw the image of death. They drew the water of sighs from the well of her lullaby breath. She sitteth veiled forever, brooding over the waste. She has stirred or spoken never. She is fiercely, manly, chaste. What madness made me? I want to thank you for coming to John Kitover's TikTok. I'm going to read you Alistair Crowley. Poetry is called A Birthday. This is an exclusive TikTok recording, which will also be uploaded to YouTube. I want to thank my friend Death Hippie for joining me on this poetic journey. Let's start this poetry by taking the deepest breath of the day through our noses. Hello! Hello! Welcome to the show! It's the John Kitover Show. It's the John Kitover podcast that you've been waiting for. The band's all back together. The John Kitover band. I can't hear you. Can you hear me? Hello? Hello?